Woo! Hiding in the grass. Hi, and welcome back to our Raven's Isle build, the Hunter's Cabin, which, as you can see, has kind of become the Hunter's house. So today, hopefully, we're going to be finishing up. It has been a bit of a struggle. Not the best builder, even though I do enjoy building. So let's get started and finish our Hunter's Cabin. So just so everybody can see, let's take a quick look at it from a distance. So here's the entrance. Here's the side view. The back. And the other side. So I do want to give him a little work area. So first things first, we are going to be clearing this area out, just so he has a nice area to work in. So we're going to get rid of this grass. If you saw my recent upload today on YouTube, you know I was having trouble with my audio. That more or less I think was a problem on my end. I had put in a noise reduction filter on my desktop's audio, not realizing that that would have totally basically mute any sounds my desktop gave. Which, I mean, yeah, I want the desktop to be quiet, but not so quiet that you can't hear me. Well, hear it. You can hear me fine. I hope. As I said, tried some new audio settings tonight. I also had the previous problem was you heard me complaining as I couldn't hear my audio. Yeah, I had accidentally muted my audio to my headset. The joys of when the F1 key in Minecraft and your audio mute are the same key. Yay. So anyway, we're going to go get started. So I want to give him a nice little work area because, you know, obviously he's not going to be skinning his pelts and stuff inside. You know, I'd imagine that'd be kind of a smelly job to do. So we're going to bring it around this way. If I can aim. And we're going to trying to figure out, because I want to try to keep as much of the natural landscape in as possible. As I cut out the grass. And again with the grass. So take some of this out and replace it. No, because I want to give him an elevated area where he can hang his catch, his pelts and stuff. We'll bring this a little bit farther out. We'll bring it to like right about here. Bring this out this way. And now we'll just, oops, kind of fill it in. We are going to give him a covered work area for part of it, and the other part's going to be uncovered. The roof I plan, and I hope it will work, is using extinguished fire, campfires. You know, because he's going to need You know, because, you know, he basically does his job rain or shine. Even if that's not going out and hunting, he still has to prepare the meat and stuff. I don't know, or would he take it to the butcher? Maybe he'd take it to the butcher. But we don't have a butcher yet. I'll have to put a butcher in. Because, well, we do have a restaurant over in that area. Well, at least partially up. I haven't finished building it yet. So... if I suddenly go poof in this middle of the stream, we do have some rain coming into the area. And for some reason, my power likes to go out when we get a lot of rain. It's been like that since we had Ida come through. So hopefully, look at that. Oop. I was just getting ready to say, look at that pretty sunset, and the sun disappeared. We'll make it daylight again. Well, we don't want him to break his legs, so certain areas we are going to give stairs for him to get in and out. Now we're going to come in, we're going to grab our structural support, because this looks kind of funny just hanging out there. I think I want to do the oak. So I do want to tie that in with my building. So wherever there it's kind of overhanging, we're going to drop down, and maybe we'll add a couple more in, just so it's not like his work area is going to fall down. I mean, that would be very bad. Our poor guy go working along and then kersplat. So I had originally, let's extend it a little bit real quick, just so it's a bit more even. So originally I was going to have this doorway like this with this entrance. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to grab our campfires. And a shovel to put them out once I find the shovel. So I'm trying to decide, I think I want to go a little bit higher than the door. So something like this. Let me start over in this corner. We don't want them stacked up on top of each other like that. We're going to bring it out. And then I'm going to use my stripped spruce fence just to make sure I'm not quite lined up. There we go. So I'm going to come through and extinguish. So I'm going to put a couple more over here. Before I do that, let's pop some next to our chimney. Now that one I'm not going to worry too much about supporting because it's kind of wedged in there. So this one we're going to bring all the way out. So I'm just going to go ahead and outline the area and just double check. Yeah, that's good for headroom. This one's going to jump up here. Trying to see how far I should take it. As I said, not all these are just going to be. So I will probably extend it to, say, right about here. And how many was that? That's 1, 2, 3. Yes, I thought 4. Now I try to keep everything going in the same direction, so I don't have to come back later on and use the debug tool to correct it. Just knock out these fires real quick. Oops, we left one burning. So we'll come and fill in this section. Looks like we're sending out smoke signals. Whoops. Okay. So like under here, I plan to put his like tanning racks. Not so much his drying areas, because they need a sun to dry. Oh, I guess this is tanning racks. Maybe his carvings table. I know that sounds kind of yucky, but... And like up on that hill there, I'll figure out how to make... yeah, the drying racks. That's what I meant, drying racks. As if you know, I get a lot of brain freeze. It just sounds really weird having this many campfires going. Sounds like I'm starting a forest fire, which is the last thing we want to do. I hope you can't hear my phone. It's telling me I have mail. It's all these fun messages and stuff. Basically spam. Okay, so now here we go, making more fires. Should call this the Blaze episode. Blazing episode? So a lot of the stuff is going to be hung using item frames. I just hope it doesn't make the area laggy. I may have to cut back down on the plans. But you know, I'm also going to give him a smoker. We just won't call it a smoker. It'll be a dryer. So he can air dry some of his meat. I mean, obviously, he's going to keep some of it for him to eat. I mean, that's what I would do if I was a hunter. I would probably be a very bad hunter. My aim is absolutely horrible. If you've ever seen me, well, I do play first-person shooters, but I'm like really bad at them. I don't know how I finished Red Dead Redemption 2. Which, by the way, is a very fun game to play if you never get the chance. The story is excellent. I know people were complaining about the controls. I didn't have a problem with the controls, so. They were saying that it was really horrible for a first-person shooter. But as I said, I don't do that many first-person shooters, so I could be wrong. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about that because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So this next 2 weeks are kind of crazy. Obviously, probably for everybody. But I'm a receptionist at a preschool. And so, yeah, kids are bonkers this time of year. They're so excited that you could promise them a trip to Disney World if they were quiet for 1 second, and they could not be quiet for 1 second. Okay. Gosh, you know, I have lava all over this map. Okay, so I'm not going to put cross, like I'm going to build pillars, but we're going to make it unsafe. We're not going to have the cross pieces. We're going to be daring. We're just going to hope that these people aren't accident prone, like me. I would probably be the dummy that would fall off. Now here you could have that kind of weird way it's connecting. So I'm going to clear out one of my items. And I'm going to get the debug stick. So that's # give. Uh-oh. Okay, so you don't put a space between the give. And I'm just going to do my name of Luna Riverwood. Debug, and bring it up and just click on the debug stick and hit enter. And now you right click if you're on it. I moved it. Yay. Okay. So now you left click and then right click. And I want it to be attached to this. So you see how we want it to face, say, east. And then we right click it and you see it clicks there. It just, to me, gives a nicer line. So we wait till it says east, then right click. East, and then right click. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to come back in here. I'm quickly going to clean out my inventory. I know there's a faster way to do it, but I don't want to lose the debug stick. I mean, it doesn't take that long to type it in, but still, I'm kind of lazy. So we're going to come into functional blocks. And let me see. What do I want? Definitely want a smoker, because that'll be great for drying them out. Composter. I mean, this is going to sound a bit gross, but when you throw stuff in there, it kind of looks a little bit like bones. Yeah. I'm kind of weird. We will definitely give him a cauldron because he's going to need water. I want. I'm trying to think, can item flames be placed on cobwebs? Kind of hoping so. So we're going to get the... So we're going to put a smoker here and a smoker there. And they're not too close to the door, and they're right up against the stone, so they shouldn't be setting anything on fire. You want them, I think they'd want them nearby, just so they can keep an eye and make sure they're not, well, they're not smokers, they're dryers, that they're not burning their pelts. I don't know. Is that how they dry pelts? Okay, let's just say this is the quick way to dry them. And then some people like them to be sun-dried. Okay, so we're going to go to ingredients now. And I want to do leather. Just move that over there. And hide. Just kind of scanning to see if there's anything else. Oops, he may want to use. So we're going to quickly test. So I'm going to bring the tanning rack in and make it. I mean, they don't stick perfectly. Okay. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to come over a little bit. So we're going to skip and do one more. Let's make this one a little bit like a bigger one. Oops. Yeah, you can hear that a lot from me. So I'm just trying to figure out which way will be look best for the big one. That might look nice. Let's not put the frame on the... Now this one, I think we'd want it to be... There we go. So this one we want to face north. So I'm going to remove the picture frame, and I have a data pack that lets me make my frames invisible by shift clicking and using the shears. Okay. I mean, looks kind of funny. Oops. So we're going to fix this one up. Yes, we're going to come back. I'm going to knock this one back down to being 1. Trial and error is a lot how I build. Even though I carefully lay it out, it doesn't always work. So I'm going to come back in here and grab our item frame. So, you know, that's where they take off the fur and stuff. Not sure that's something I could do. I mean, I guess in a survival situation, yeah, I could. So when you want to work with the smokers and the debug stick, you have to use the shift. So we'll turn those on. They do give off some light. But I'm not quite ready to work on the lighting this area. So over here now we're going to make like his cleaning area. Ow. Sorry, my neck's cracked. You know, like when he's preparing the animal for sale. Not exactly sure how to say that without it being too gross. Okay, we're getting rid of the smoker. We don't need the smoker. I do think we'll give him a little wall to store his stuff on. Let's see. You know what? We'll have him store it on the side of the house here. But what should we make? Like, what should we make? I think we should probably make it out of a stripped spruce wood. I mean, he's not going to use a fan. Well, oh, I know. Will it work? I know you guys don't know if it'll work till I try it. I have a habit of talking to myself a lot. Because I don't know, that may be too high up. So I do want to set some items on it. But we'll do a quick test to see. So, like we're going to make his table. Whoops, that's the cauldron. We'll make his table here. Gonna make it kind of big. You know, you don't want them working totally on wood. Well, you know what? Hold on. You don't want them working. Okay. So now you guys see how my brain works in weird ways. So I have a stone slab. Let's get some stone. I mean, he's not going to get the fancy stuff to work on it. Smooth stone. So let's look up smooth stone to see if I have a stairs. Interesting. That's one of the few things I don't have stairs for. That's okay. So we'll do something like this. Give them a nice little work area. And yes, we can put items on it. Let's grab my item frames now. Told you this is going to be a lot of item frames. Let's put 2 there. Really shouldn't be hopping on the area where we're going to prep our food. We'll put some back here. She says I should, oh, look how cool that lighting is coming through. Yeah, as I said in my one video, I can never understand why people needed shaders for Minecraft, because I thought it was pretty neat looking as it is. And then I got shaders, and now I totally get it. Okay, so we're going to look at our tools. Let's see. Well, obviously he would need an axe. Now let's switch up the axe. The axes. I would say also a shovel for a place to bury his bones. Maybe later on we'll come back and we'll add a sack. So let's come take a look. For our weapons, well, he is going to need a knife to carve. Let's say and a hammer to pound. And a fork. We'll use those in a second. So there is a knife. Ooh, this will be a good time to use, rather than use those, I just had an idea. Well, hopefully I can remember how to build it. Let's grab a crafting table. I think it's 3 blocks and 2 sticks. Oops. So plop down our crafting table. I'm going to try to make a tool rack or weapon rack. And these are from PK's weapons racks. As you can see, we can put them on the wall like that. So we'll put in, if we right click, we can put our tools on there. Or break them. Oh, there's my axe. Okay. Well, the axe are going to move down here. Or, I mean, they're cool. They're pretty neat looking, but There used to be a way, and I can't remember how to change their position. Oh, maybe I have to shift. There we go. But I think certain ones we're going to keep on the wall. So I think we're going to throw our hammer onto the wall, or our mace. Then we're going to come down here. And we're going to put our, it's trident, but I like to call it a fork. I don't stop breaking stuff. So we'll put our trident here. Now we want this stuff to be accessible. So let's see, we can add you. You. Can we fit the shovel in there? I don't think so. If we do it like that, so then it's right there for him to grab. Let's move some more stuff around. So I do have a mod that makes my foods 3D. So let's grab, let me grab the raw rabbit. Sorry if you're a vegetarian. Something else I was going to do. So I'm going to put that there. And yes, we're going to go put some extra meat there. Let's say we did the pork chop. Just thought of something, I don't know, maybe gross. Let's say he decided he was proud of his one catch. Don't come at me for this. I should get more mob heads. So let's say he liked that piggy. So this is his little work area. So we're going to go back and we're going to grab the composter. And the cauldron. So I'm going to put the two, we'll put 3 composters there. And there's water there, you know, so we can keep stuff clean. Here, back to tools, we're going to grab the water bucket. Whoops, almost knocked my microphone down. And then we're going to come and grab mushrooms. I think we can compost mushrooms, if I can spell mushrooms. So let's grab them. So I like the little, that's where it kind of reminds me of bones, those white stuff in there. Oops. We have bone meal. I can't take. So here's his little work area over here. I'm going to get rid of that. Let me take a quick drink. I'm trying to think what to do for the drying racks. This area gets a lot of sun during the day. Don't know if it'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what was that? That was the strip spruce wood fence. As I said, I have a mod that adds a couple mods that adds extra blocks. So if you're seeing blocks that aren't in your game, that's why. So that's not going to work. That's a cool idea. Let's try the slab. As you can see, I positioned the one on the end wrong. Let's grab the chain. Hopefully it will click. Yes. It does stick out. Darn. Let's try the quarter slab again. Can we put it between these two pieces? It does hang from the chain. Okay. But then our sign won't hang from it. Okay. So I'm going to quickly come. Here we go. Striped wood. That's still far off. Okay, I'm going to change our design. that's okay. Well, the rain isn't okay. That's not going to be good for drying our stuff on. With the trapdoor, so I'm going to pick a block that has a lot of holes in it for air circulation. Sorry, my bunny just threw something across her cage. And that won't work, okay. So that's going to leave us with, do I have any blocks that have, well, we could lay them out. Actually, I just thought of something. I am so silly. It doesn't need any area really to, anything special to dry his leather on. You can just have him randomly throw it on his deck. So you have to go back and grab our leather, which is under ingredients. So I'm going to lay out either the leather or the hide. Do we have any fur? I don't think we do. Now we just have furnace. We don't need that. So we're just going to throw out and change it in different positions because throughout the day you're going to want to rotate them. Switch that up. So yeah, originally I was going to put drying racks up here, but you know what? We will add cauldrons because you can. Oh, it's a car. Somebody was driving by with a really loud car. Because they will fill up with rain, right? If I'm remembering correctly. And we will put our little walkway up. And then put a step there. Right, so we are going to come around and put in some lighting. So I'm going to give him a couple lanterns. So we definitely want one on his work area. We'll put one on the window. I like the big one on the window. Now I think these pretty much light up the area pretty good. Right, so next up, let's go do the front of the house. So he's going to do to me, he's going to do most of his cooking out here. He doesn't have an indoor kitchen. So we'll give him a nice clean area to work in. Yeah, unfortunately, he's not going to have cover out here. Obviously, that's not ideal, but yeah, work with what you got. So we want a cauldron, water buckets. We need a campfire. Plop that down. Now we do want to make a safe area for him to work because we don't want him setting fire to anything. That would be very, very bad, considering how close we are to the forest there. So I'm going to flip through, and let's see. We'll do some stone slabs. Well, I mean, look, we got the forest right there. And some nice grassland over there. So let me jump up and take a quick look. So let's put a camp. Let's get a, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. Let's grab a shovel real quick and kind of have a little grassy area. Well, not grassy area, dirt area. So I'm going to clear this area out, you know, safety first. And let's see, he lives here by himself. So we'll, you know, give him room for two. Now we're going to knock this down. 2 holes. Add our campfire. Nope, that's not how I want to do it. Put our campfire here. If I put another block here, right here, we should be able to put the cauldron on top of it. And there again, he has a nice working place where he can make soup. And we'll clear this spot out too. We'll make this one more of like a pit. Because, you know, he needs to be able to access the campfire. So that does look a little bit funny with the way it's standing now. So I'm going to grab a fence. Let's do an oak one. So we're going to smack an oak there. And another one over there. Now let's play around with a debug stick and see if we can. There we go. Now he's got a nice place to hold his little cauldron. So we want, I think that's when we want to face east. Nope. North. Mess that up after careful planning. Yeah, I'm changing it up. Let's change it to stone blocks. Let's do stone box and a stone slab. We want them to be able to access the fire to stoke it. So. There we go. Let's take a quick fly and see. Do want to give them a little table to work at. Let's put the table nearby. Let's put the table right here. So I'm gonna do, let's do a dark oak fence. Now let's take a look at the trapdoors I have. I kind of like spruce for this. Try to keep them going in the same direction. So he's got a little place to work. Hey, Piggy! And still changed it. Okay. Too close. Wrong button. There we go. I thought I changed it again on me. I'm like, no! Don't do that. Okay, well, it doesn't want me to put a light on it, but that's okay. He is getting enough light from the campfire. So we are going to put some lights in the windows here. Also want to put some on the side of the house here. Not at every window, though. Maybe at the bedroom ones. Two at the end. Okay. I'm not quite done decorating the outside. So let's see what we can do. So I'm going to change this up. This is dark oak stairs. I want to get the dark oak block. Actually, don't want the dark oak block. What we want is the spruce trapdoor. Which I already had one of. We also want to get dirt. So I want to make a flower box. Now, what type of flowers should we put in there? Let's see. Let's try tulips. Tulips are aluminum. So we're going to knock these blocks out. I do need some support structure, so I do need a dark oak block here. So we're going to throw our trapdoor, another trapdoor or dirt there. And then under. See, I told you having that one mod that does multiple doors can be a pain in the butt sometimes. So we're going to do our pretty tulips there. Let's grab a pot for here. I think now the rest of the build is probably going to go very quickly. Let's grab different flowers. Actually, no, let's put the alum in there. So I do like to add a lot of potted plants to my builds. Always have. So I'm going to quick copy this. I'm going to throw, just for a difference, some stone stairs there. And then we're going to do the same like we did at the other one. We're going to add a, what are those called? Window planters. That's what they're called. Now I want to get really vibrant flowers for this one. So I think we're going to grab, yes, right, we're going to grab cornflower. And let's grab blue orchid. So we're going to alternate these two. Cornflower, cornflower, cornflower. I don't know why I keep saying that. We're just taking a quick swing to take a look. Going to give him some storage because I forgot to. Let's do a chest. You're not going to really store animal stuff in, well, let's give him barrels. Barrels would kind of go better. Now that I think of it. So there is his storage unit. And now we're going to go inside and do our work on the inside, or let's give him some custom vines on the front. So I'm going to come take a look at my bushes. Let's do the dark oak. That looks bad. So I'm just going to come. I was so much better with the other data pack I had, but this data with the bushy leaves, But I think there again, this data pack fits in better with the build. Is there any other place where you would take up here? I guess something like that looks better. So let's knock these out. So it's like some sort of creeping vine. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Can we throw something there so this way it looks like they're connected? Okay. And maybe we'll do like one here. We'll have it stop right here. Okay, we're going to go inside and do some of our work on the inside now. I'm hoping to finish up within the next 15 to 20 minutes. So this will probably be like the dining area. It's a little bit bigger. And this will be the living area. And upstairs is going to be the bedroom. So right here, we want to give him a comfy couch to sit on. So let's see. Let's do a spruce wood. And we're going to come over and take a look at our banners. I'm not going to give him a rug just because in his line of work, stuff gets messy very quick. So just fill it in so we have our room for our banners to pop up. Oh, because of my shaders, the pillows turn black. Whoops. Ooh, look at that pretty sunset. So now we'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside when it gets dark. So I'm going to come over here and once again kind of clean out my inventory. And we're going to go, we do want some bookshelves. I mean, he does need some entertainment. Let's grab a chiseled bookshelf, hop over here. We are going to give him a fletching table. We should also give him another storage rack for his bow and arrow. So we're going to grab, this time let's do spruce. One, two, three. I only got 4 there. That's okay. And 2 sticks. Let's not forget our crafting table so we can make those. I'm gonna pop a crafting table right here real quick. Now, I would imagine we would want his bow right, very handy. So we're going to put that there. We're going to go to weapons and grab our bow. And voila! So there's his bow. There's another thing I want to try. Let me find a book. Just type anything in it. Its sign and book title. We want to name it Statues. And now we can alter our armor stands. Let's quickly grab one of these. I'm going to plop it down right here. I'm going to take and why aren't you working? Okay. No? Did I not do it right? It seems I have a conflict again. So let's delete you. Let's take a quick look. Oh, that wouldn't be resource packs, it'll be data packs. But we're going to go back to the game. We will fix that later. What's going to have him place his shoes by the door? But we could still have him place his armor. So I would imagine he would just wear regular armor. So we're going to grab some leather. Armor. Ugh, can't speak again. I'm just going to keep that there. Put his fletching table. Let's have him, I like it back over here. I'm going to put his fletching table here. And he's just going to have like a couple of drawers on each side of it. That's weird how the book loaded, but it didn't do anything. Maybe I did something wrong. Let's try that again. Maybe I didn't spell it right. Or I might not put a capital. Strange. Thought it worked the last time I used it, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So let's grab there again our signs again. And this time I want to grab arrows. Or a arrow. Here again. It's fletching table. He should have arrows on it. I'm really particular about some things. Now we do want to put some light over here because it is getting a bit dark. I don't know why, I just don't feel like running in my inventory. So we'll just pick this one. And we're going to throw it up there. There we go. So let's add, I think I have a lot of power. Well, going to throw a couple potted plants in here, just to kind of liven up the area. So let's grab like a poppy and a dandelion. Oops, put the dandelion there. Maybe the oxeye daisy. Now maybe he really doesn't, at the end of the day, he doesn't really want to look at that workstation. So I'm going to make him a little, another, oh my goodness. Oh, I don't think it happened until later in the stream. I forgot how to speak. So I'm going to put some more barrels over here for storage. And this time I am going to add a chest. Oops. Give him some place to keep his valuables. So I'm going to put the storage right here. Kind of stack it like that. And the same with the chest, we're going to put it there. Maybe we'll give him 2 chests. And let's give him a bit of a different table to work on. You know, someplace he can sit, maybe he can write at. Back that up maybe a little bit further into the room. I don't want to block my door. So we're going to do something like that. Actually like this. I don't think that's going to work. Nope, that's going to block. I didn't think I went far enough. Maybe he had an old tree that he cut down. Oops. Forgot to switch. And let's use a door for the back of the chair. Let's see how that looks when I sit in it. Looks official. Oops, don't want to be that close. So this for now I'm going to leave clear. I don't think I'm going to put anything on the table. We're going to come on up. See, we have our sort of view. I put the flower box there. So now it's time to make his bedroom. Just going to grab a quick of oak planks. It's going to be like a closet. Let's grab some spruce shelves. Of course, I bypassed them. Still think it's funny with that data pack. Wonder what it's conflicting with. I may have to reread. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. That's usually the case, and I haven't used it in a while. So, whoops. Wrong door. Ooh, ooh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Maybe he keeps his shoes up here. He doesn't want anybody to steal his shoes. So let's give him like 2 different types of boots. I think now I'm wearing boots. Am I wearing boots? Yes, I am. Take those off. Oh, I'll fix that later. But this way, when you open the door, you can see there's something in there. I'm going to put the bed over here. You know, I think we'll be nice to him. I'll probably go past the beds. Probably. We'll be nice to him. We'll give him double bed. You know, he does work hard. I gotta take those shoes out of my inventory. So I'm going to try to give him a double bed. A triple bed. Just, you know, he deserves a nice bed to lay in. Can't speak again. That's how I know it's getting near the end of the stream. Yeah. We'll put him there. Should we give him another? Let's add some shelves there. Oh, it's raining again. Let's give him some oak shelves. Let's look up fence, see if we can find a different type of fence that complements. I say that as I grab a spruce. Grab a light real quick to make sure I can set stuff on it. I have to remember, it's like the bottom we can. I will eventually figure this part out. So it's like the top. Okay. Let's kind of make a bit of a fancy shelving unit. You know, maybe he likes to build in his free time. And I lost my fence. Oh, there it is. Good. And we'll put the fence here. This one, I think we want to face west. Oh, that was my action wheel. Ah! I'm back. So I think we are done with our hunter's cabin. So let's just take one last tour. So here is our bedroom. Let's add some pots before we go. Let's add some pots. I got started late and I'm running way behind. Oopsies. Give them a mushroom. Like poppy. There's probably not enough room for stuff there, so. Okay. So here is our bedroom. And we have our floating ladder, if I can find it. So if we come down here, we have a little work area that you can work inside when the weather's bad or eat at. It's kind of a dual function. Here's his fletching table so he can make some more arrows for his bow. Here's his hunting apparel. It still bugs me about that book. I know I got it working the other night. This is, you can see how I easily get sidetracked. Sign. Maybe. It's supposed to be lowercase. Still not working. So either I have a conflict there, or I don't know. So we're going to come out here and take a look. So here's his little kitchen area. Should we give him a horse? I think he needs a horse. Where should we put his horse? We want his horse nearby. So, and don't come at me for doing this. I am going to have him just tied outside. I mean, that's kind of what they used to do. It's not something I would do. Just leave my horse tied outside in the pouring rain. Okay, so there's this hitching post. Did I get the lead on? Ooh. My leads are very colorful. So let's see, I think to dye stuff we need a crafting table. Because, you know, we should really give him a blanket. I mean, he's going to spend outside in the rain. Dye. Let's give him a nice hunter green. And that's how I lost my audio last night. I hit the wrong key again. So let's look up horse. Thought we could dye that. Oh, we can. Yay. Oh, I have to tame him. Oh! No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Now he's really mad at me. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the outside. Let me switch back to noon. It has better lighting, and let's set weather to clear. So this is our hunter's cabin. Took a while for us to finish, well, for me to finish. But yeah, I just took a screenshot for my video for later on YouTube. Let's come around. Here's the, oh, excuse me. Here's the side. You can see his little workstations. The back. All his little pelts and leather laying out in the sun to dry, which now got soft and wet. And here's the other side. We'll take a quick look at his work area. Whee! Drop down. So we have some regular dryers here. Well, smokers, but we're calling them dryers. Here are some tanning racks. That would probably be good for if I wanted to make the standing drying racks. But anyway, he has some storage over here. And here's his pelts out drying in the sun. His butchering station, I guess. His little piggy's head that he has hanging there. And his tools for that, along with some food and some bones. And just some cauldrons or pots for catching water. So let's see what it looks like from my house. We're going to come up this way. For cheating, we're going to fly. And that's the view from my house. As I take another picture. All right. Thank you very much for coming to my live stream. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the chat and I'll try to get to them. If you came in the middle of this live stream, I will be uploading it to YouTube. It should be uploaded tomorrow by 7 o'clock. Thank you very much and have a good night. Bye.